The Prime Minister will chair another meeting with members of leading figures from the Ministry of Defence and Foreign Office. Rishu Sunak has called an emergency COBRA meeting about the Sudan civil war as it plans to rescue British people stuck in the country. The Prime Minister plans to evacuate British diplomats and nationals from the country. 2 COBRA meetings were already held yesterday. The UK government said it is doing everything possible to help British nationals stuck in Sudan as the fighting continues. A UK government spokesman said, "We recognise that the situation is extremely concerning for British nationals trapped by the fighting in Sudan. We are doing everything possible to support British nationals and diplomatic staff in Khartoum." And the Ministry of Defence is working with the Foreign Office to prepare for a number of contingencies. The COBRA meeting announcement comes as Saudi ships have started to evacuate people out of Sudan. It has so far started evacuating 158 people from 158 nationalities out of the country, according to local reports. The UK government spokesman added, "We are coordinating across government and with our international partners to provide the best ongoing consular assistance to British nationals and support for our diplomatic staff. We will continue to issue updates as the situation develops." More than 400 people are understood to have died and thousands have been injured as a result of warring rival factions in the Sudanese army. Millions of people in the country have been forced to shelter indoors. It was reported yesterday that UK troops are on standby to rescue thousands stuck in the country. "The fighting in Sudan has been continuous since day one and has not stopped for one moment," said Atiyah Abdallah Atiyah, secretary of the Sudanese Doctors Syndicate, which has been monitoring casualties in the war. Talking to reporters, General Abdel Fattah Burhan, chief of Sudan's military, said, "No one can predict when and how this war will end. I am currently in the command center and will only leave it in a coffin." The Sudanese army has said it is involved in coordinating efforts to evacuate American, British, Chinese, and French citizens and diplomats. However, many are perplexed about how mass evacuations can take place given the country's main international airport is closed. General Burhan said that Khartoum's airport could not handle evacuations because of the fighting. He claimed that the military had regained control over all the other airports in the country, except for one in the southwestern city of Nyala. "We share the international community's concern about foreign nationals," he said. "Living conditions are deteriorating.